Hey, welcome to the TVP channel, and today I do have a final game for you, which is RookieRush against the red Shinegreymon. The red Shinegreymon will go first in this game, actually going for the option straight up, missing the rookie there. So he'll be picking up the rookie from the top 4, putting it to hand, but this is a rough start because RookieRush given 3 memory, they can do probably like 3 moves. So as you can see, he evolved the rookie, and then hard calling a Falcomon and an Arurumon. Now there's 3 rookies on the field already, and the red is barely starting on his own Digimon. He does go for his Ugnimon, which sadly is a 2 cost, passing back 1 memory to the RookieRush player, as the RookieRush player can move up the nursery here and start pushing with a 5k rookie, hitting to a 4k Greymon, so very fortunate for him that the rookie does survive. And he does hardcore Shinegreymon to pass back only 1 memory to the red player, but with the red memory option there, he's able to go to 3 memory here, evolving to the Rise Greymon. Hopefully he does have the Tamer here, but he doesn't have it and does decide to swing at the rookie there. And does go for the Nokia, hard calling Agumon for the new starter deck into the field. Now the yellow player does have 3 memory to go with again, evolving to the Lopmon first. He does hard call the Starmon, targeting the Agumon, but he does reconsider targeting at the Rise Greymon, allowing the rookie to actually hit over the level 5 and much frustration can be felt. And he does hard call a Pulsemon, which is super good in the RookieRush deck because it's a good rookie with an on-call effect, allowing him to draw 1 card. And now he's able to actually go for his Agumon here in the nursery and evolve to a blocker here, but against a potential 6 rookies there, not too sure if that blocker can do much. So he does evolve to level 5 there in the nursery, and the yellow player, or rather the RookieRush player, will push out with Lobumon, going for the Blinding Light there to push into 5 memory. And then going for the Needle Spray there to rest the blocker, and this rookie will be set to hit the face. As you guys can see, he's going to hit the rookie on the right first, hitting to a blocker. Hitting once again. Relentless attacks, and the red deck doesn't seem to have any options against the RookieRush and does go concede. And does go for the second game here, with it going first, hatching to the Baby Domon. Now we do have a rookie for the red player here at the start of the turn, evolving to Dark Tyrannomon. Things are looking better than the first game for sure. But the yellow player, or rather RookieRush player, has already have 2 rookies on the field, and the red player does go for the Rise Greymon there in the nursery, pushing out the nursery, and we do see a Lopmon call. Doesn't decide to pick up the security there and passes the turn with only 1 memory again. Now the red player will push out the Rise Greymon, having his ability activated. Now he's going to go for his own Tamer, Tai Kamiya Tamer, and that's hardcore Agumon to pass the turn, reviewing the top 3. It looks like we do have an Omimon to hand. How the RookieRush player actually decide to do? He does hatch the egg once again, evolving to the Solomon. And that's going for his own Blinding Light there, once again, to make him to 4 memory. Hard calling the Starmon to kill off the Agumon, very poor thing. Evolving to the Tyrannomon for 1 cost. And swinging at the security there, hitting to another blocker. Very unfortunate, the blocker will be better off in the hand. But the RookieRush player is relentless as he hardcore a Cubemon to pass the turn. Now we shall see whether the red player has any level 6 to follow up. He does go with his own Agumon in nursery once again to cycle more, evolving to the Greymon. Evolving to the Blitz Greymon here, which doesn't do anything to the board except de-evolving, but RookieRush doesn't really care about the de-evolve as he starts throwing bodies onto the security, and this might be game. Now that was a very fast final for 2 games especially, but because it's the fact that we are having a RookieRush in the finals today, and we are actually having the yellow-green variant. Now personally, I do like this version more because of the new Pulsemon, as well as the 2 new options that's given to yellow which they can abuse, and I don't think Cardes or rather Bandai have actually expected people to actually use it this way. Now let's start off with the option first because there are already 3 times. First up is the Blinding Light. It does give 2 memory, and it might not seem as much, but for a RookieRush player, it's actually 2 more rookies, and it might extend the board a bit too big for the opponent to handle, and they might be able to concede from there. And next one will be the 4 cost spell, which is the Lopmon 1, Lopmon PTSD here. Well, this card basically, if you have a big board, you can actually kill off things. And RookieRush able to interact with your board is truly insane, especially when you think you're safe to actually push out your level 5 from nursery, and they just explode it. And next up, the Needle Spray, which is very good in the security as well as the being in hand, basically resting that blocker to actually just hit over and then killing you off with the 6th RookieRush. Now let's move on to the level 3s, which is the rookie mainly in this deck. We do have 4 Starmon. This Starmon, same thing as the option, it does very well in RookieRush because you do have a lot of Digimon to haul, and you can hardcore it to actually minus DP and potentially kill off a 5k blocker, which is very common in the meta nowadays. Now moving on, we do have 4 Pulsemon, and Pulsemon do help the deck to accelerate in terms of memory, and mainly because of the draw power. Because RookieRush doesn't have evolution, they don't really have the power to draw, so they actually be able to hardcore it and then drawing more into the deck. Following the concept of drawing more into the deck, we do have Lockmon, which does have the same thing, allowing to decrease your security for extra draw, which sometimes can be pretty good, especially the nature of RookieRush is to end the game as fast as possible. He does play Salamon there because sometimes you might eat a bit too much security with the Lockmon and the Blinding Light, so Salamon is a good rookie to have and is the perfect evolve target in the nursery. And we do have Cubemon. Cubemon does interact with opponent, especially the green matchup and the purple matchups when they cannot evolve their level 7 for free with the Omimon Flute, as well as Agumon, which is download basically because they are not able to actually reduce evolution cost, and it can be a nasty rookie to have on the field. And the rest of the rookies are actually basically vanillas, 2 costs and 5k and 3ks. And he does play 1 Tyrimon to actually just for the 1 cost evo to sometimes cycle more into your deck, which does help to secure the game. Moving on to the second place deck list, which is the more interesting list if you ask me, because it's brewed by yours truly, but mainly inspired by Akima Vanguard, which is on Twitter. He does have a YouTube channel as well, so I do recommend you guys check it out. So let's start off the level 7 first, which is the Omimon Blitz. Now this is pretty self-explanatory as this card is just too good in red. It does give you the extra attack and has the strong body to hold against the security control decks, which are gaining in popularity nowadays. Now for the level 6, we are just playing 6 Piercing Digimons, which are the 4 Red Shinegreymon, which is released in the new team deck, 2 Blitzgreymon, and Blitzgreymon is really there just for the piercing, and sometimes you can actually interact with the opponent's board, which is not too bad. But the main card to talk is about the Red Shinegreymon. This Red Shinegreymon does have very simple skill, which is just +1 security attack and a built-in penetrate. Now the built-in penetrate doesn't seem to be doing a lot, but if we were to look at the red pool of cards, there are mainly a lot of cards that actually give you security attack. And now if you can push for 5 security attack in one swing and the opponent can't actually block it, even if they do block it, the penetrate does happen, you're able to push 5 security at once, and that can push your opponent to a very uncomfortable spot in my opinion, and you can finish it the game off with your Agumon and the Omimon. So now that will be the main thing of the Red Shinegreymon deck idea, but we do move on to level 5, which is the security attack +1 Volcanoromon and 4 Rise Greymon. 4 Rise Greymon is just there to actually make sure you do have the Taichi Tamer set up, because this deck only get to 5 crit if you do have a Taichi, level 5 inherit of security attack +1 and a Greymon. If you do the math, you do have 5 security checks there. And for the level 4s, we actually do play 4 Greymon for 1 cost blocker, which is pretty self-explanatory. The Greymon for the security attack, the 1 cost blocker for the 1 cost evolution, 2 Agumon for the secure games, and the 1 Dark Tyrannomon flex, because Dark Tyrannomon is a 1 cost evolution and sometimes 1 cost evolution do secure you wins. Now moving on to the rookies, we do play 4 Agumons. So sorry, actually I am playing 13 Agumons. Yeah, 14 Agumons. Now these 14 Agumons are mainly because of the Nokia, but we do move on to the effects individually. The first Agumon being the one that you actually search your Omimons and your Greymons, which this deck does consist of. The second one is newly introduced in the team deck, which does give the inherit of +2k. The third one will be the +1k. The last one is actually just a Tamer Searcher. As you guys can see from this deck list, he's playing 6 Tamers, and the Tamers are actually needed for you to win the game, so the Agumon search is pretty good. Now moving on to the Tamers itself, we are playing 3 Taichi and 3 Nokias, and I do recommend you cutting to 4 Taichi instead of 3 Taichis, because the Taichis do a lot more securing their 3 memory, and the RookieRush game, if you guys actually manage to see a security hitting to a Taichi there, games will have changed. And Nokia is just there to reduce the 1 cost evolution, mainly for the Red Shinegreymon, because Red Shinegreymon does evolve for 4 costs, which is pretty steep. But to overcome this, we're actually playing the Red Security Memory Boost option, which is newly introduced to the game itself. is basically a top 4 searcher for red Digimon, and for the next turn you're actually able to kill this option off, sending to the drop zone, and you're able to gain 2 memory. Now these 2 memory is actually pretty decent because you are able to evolve your red Shinegreymon in the same turn and swing and doing a following up Omimon play. Now for the Digitamon, we're actually playing the Piercing Digimon, or the Penetrate Digimon, which does plus 2k. So basically your red Shinegreymon has a consistency of hitting 14k without much needed. Now thank you for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys enjoyed the content.